Okay guys, let's go. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to start a little bit of a new series here. I'm going to call this the Bankroll Series. So once a week, I'm going to dedicate $300 to a bankroll. So over a course of a month, that'll be, $1,600. So I know that might be a little bit pricey for some people for a whole month's worth of gambling. To dedicate almost $2,000, basically weekly gambling. But there are definitely people in Vegas that play with a lot more. There's definitely even low rollers that $300 a week. That's still within your reason, and that's $300 a week minimum. If you don't lose, then you just keep your bankroll from the previous week and you play it the next week. So you basically have $1,600 a month to play with. So this is going to be week 1. Let's get started. So I'm going to give myself some reds. There we go. And then we're going to do some greens. And perfect. And we're just going to play this out. This will be week 1. I'm going to stick these over here. And depending on the order of what I release, I just filmed a video where I talked about bankroll management, and specifically bankroll management of when you're actually playing. And I know a lot of channels already say this stuff, guys, but through your bankroll, just play through your bankroll. You came with this money. You came with this money to lose it or win. You know, you're not hoping to lose, but you came with it with the intentions of, oh, I may lose this. So you play through it. You put your winnings in a separate part of the rack. I know in the casino you have basically 2 rails. So maybe you put your bankroll on the front rail. You put your winnings on the back rail. Whichever you want to do. If you're playing blackjack, whatever it is, try to keep the winnings separate from the money you brought. And then once you've played through your bankroll, assess where you are and if you want to continue or if it's time to go home. That's up to you. So anyways, we're going to make this a $5 table, $2,000 maximum. And we're going to get rolling. I may or may not do a strategy. I may just kind of like play and see how the dice roll. We'll probably start with a strategy to begin. And if it doesn't go well, then we'll probably mix it up. So the point's going to be 6, easy, 5 and a 1, easy 6. We're going to mark the 6. Let's start with my favorite strategy, and if it doesn't go well for a couple times, then we'll switch it up. Let's do 15 behind the line, and we'll get our change. Alright, so now we're up and going. Let's see if we can turn this bankroll into like 600. That's 10, 6-4, easy. The 6-4, easy 10. Dice did roll on me there. That's the big 10 on the end. Doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. We're looking for inside number shooter. Let's go. There's 10. Hard 10. That's 5 and a 5. We call it Dos Equis. Alright, again, the 10 on the end doesn't help us, does not hurt us. There we go. Again, we're going to try to keep these videos fairly short. This bankroll stuff is not going to be long term. It's mainly short term videos. We're going to see if we can win big or go home. There's another 10. That's 3 10s in a row. 6 and a 4. Too bad we didn't have at least a minimum bet on that. We could have pressed that up pretty big already. Alright, a little bit of a long roll. 7 out, line away. Alright, all we hit were 10s. Nothing happened on that roll, except we lost some money. No big deal. We're going to try it one more time. Give it one more attempt, and then we might switch things up. Alright, that's 3 craps. Acey Deucey. 1, 2, 3. That's craps. Name of the game. So we paid our pass line. The pass line does lose on a come out 3. But it wins on a yo. Yo ho ho. That's yo 11. Could have been a 7, but it's an 11. Alright, so we got back the money we just lost. However, we did press it up, so let's hope we see another 11. Nope, that's 9. Center of the field. 9. 5 and a 4. Alright, same thing. And we actually don't have enough with our reds, so let me get some change here real quick. Put 10 behind the line. And I need to get some change for my singles. Alright, now we're all set. We need to collect a little bit on this roll. Alright, let's go, shooter. We shot him. And we got him. Let's see if we can turn him and earn him. That's 5. 3 and a 2. That's no field. So that's going to win 14. Tell the dealer to press it up. And we're looking like 24. 24 on the 5. That pays 35 at my casino. Some casinos don't allow you to do that. You will have to go up to 25. That's a 4 and a 4. That's square pair. That's a hard 8. 8 came hard. Again, pays 14. We collect the cap and go to 24. Again, the collect the green strategy. If you're not familiar with it, go check it out. It is on my homepage. One of my more popular videos. And by all means, it's my favorite strategy, so it's one of my favorite videos. There's another 10. She came easy, 6 and a 4. Again, that's the big 10 on the end. It does pay in the field. 6, 5. Yo 11. Thankfully, she's not a 7. That's just 11. Let's us shoot at least one more time. Let's go. Dice are moving. Hopefully they're grooving. That's 6 and a 4. That's 10 again. 6, 4, easy 10. That 10 is on the end. It singles the field. So clearly the number to have on this this video was 10. Okay, let's see it. It's a 2, 3 AC Doocy. I'm sorry, that's 1, 2, 3 craps AC Doocy. Craps is the name of the game. Okay, dice are out. Shaker the point maker. There's another 10. 6 and a 4. Okay, you'd think I'd learn at this point that I need to get at least 10 bucks on that 10, but we're sticking to our guns. The strategy is inside numbers. Inside numbers only, and there's the 5. 3, 2. That's no field. 3, 2. No field 5. Here we go. There's 35. We're going to take this to, again, the strategy is we collect the greens. So collect this. And with this, you play with it. Now, in this situation, the 8 is at 24. Let's just drop the 10. We'll collect the cap. We'll get the 8 up to 30. That's the most we're going to press it on this hand. So we have 2 numbers now at our highest press that we get to collect from without investing any more. And it doesn't matter, that's a 7. 6, 1, 7 out, line away. Okay, those 10s are killing me. I mean, the 7s are killing me, but the 10s, there's been room to make some money on these rolls. I haven't had them. Okay, let's assess. I'm sorry, I just broke my own rule. I'm just not used to doing it here on my home table. I do it in the casino. I just broke my own rule, so I know there's 25. We pretty much ran through all of this. So I'm going to put this over here. We're pretty much down to our greens. Let's do a $50 don't. Let's change it up a little bit. Let's switch to the dark side, see if that helps. Again, the dice have no memory of what just happened, so they have no idea if, that there's no way to look at the past rolls and say, oh, I need to be playing on the dark side now because this table is really cold. There's no such thing as hot and cold tables. But after the fact, you can describe the table. So that's a 5, 3, 2, 5. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get a 6 and an 8. There we go. Let's see if we can make some money before the big red comes. Okay, here we go. Dice are out. We're looking for 6, 8, 6, 8. Beautiful. There's an 8, 6, 2. That's easy 8. 6 caught a deuce. So that wins 35. Let's get the 9. We'll collect this $10. So at this point, because we just collected $10, we have invested 60 into these bets. We won this. So we had a $60 investment. We had $50 over here on the don'ts. If worse comes to worse and the 7 were to happen right now, we would break even on this match or this hand. However, we have some good bets out there. We're hoping the dice go just our way. We hit some hi. I said it and it, oh man. Okay, well that's not what we were hoping. I said it. I said we were hoping for a 5. And that's what we hit. So we were not hoping for a 5. That's okay. Let's do another $50 don't. And we're pretty much run through our bankroll here, guys. Those don'ts do get expensive after a while. Okay, we're on the 8, 6, 2. That's easy. Easy 8. We're going to move that to the 5, collect this. And now we're hoping for anything but an 8. We really don't want a 7 either, but the 7 won't kill us, the 8 will. Alright, there's a 9, 5, and a 4. That's center of the field. That's a beauty. We love those. And let's press up the 6. Hopefully we can get 1 6 before this roll ends. I'm going to collect the 5. And once we hit a 6, we will go off and wait for big red. That'll be my indicator of when to turn the bets off. Oh, that's too tall. That is a 4-2 easy 6, but no roll. Too tall. Well, there we go. That was a 6, but unfortunately it doesn't count. Didn't stay on the table, so we gotta do that again. That's 3 craps, Acey Deucey. 1, 2, and 3. That's craps, name of our game. So we're going to keep rolling, hoping for that 6. I'll take a 5 or a 9, but I really want that 6. And there she is, boys. 5-1, that's easy. 5-1, easy 6. That did roll on me. Hopefully the overhead cam caught it. Let me make sure she's still on. Yes, she is. Perfect. All right, that's 6. She'll pay us 70. So there's our $70 win. Now we're going to go off. Collect this money over here. Move all these singles. And you know what? Just for a little bit of a hedge, give me a hard 8 for that $5 we just won. And now we're going to tell the dealer go off on our place bets. Now we're just hoping for big red. Again, guys, very important, if you are playing on the don'ts and you're playing on a live table, try not to celebrate that much. Even if you are winning big, just, try to be careful and not celebrate too much, because by you winning means probably a lot of people just lost. That was a 9, center of the field 9. Yes, that would have won. Would have been nice, but we're going to go for the better odds number. And there's a 4, hard 4, that's 22. But yeah, the odds are in our favor that we're going to win that $50. So let's try to win that $50, and then we will continue. That's 1-6. There's the 7. 7 out. Line away. We got the don'ts to pay. So yeah, some of you saying, okay, we could have won a little bit more on the 9, but I think overall we did great. So we lost $5 on the hard way, but we get paid $50 on the don't. Let's rack all that up. And give me a, we'll switch back to the pass line. We'll keep these bets out here. And let's go. Looks like a 7. That looks like a come out 7. 5 and a 2. 5, 2. I'm going to collect that for money I can play with on this. I normally would press it, but I want to use that for place bets. So in this situation, I'm going to put it back in my bankroll. And that basically tells me that's more money I can bet. Alright, that's 5, 4, 1. That's a no field. 5, 5, a no, and this is exactly why I wanted to keep it, in case I hit a 5 or a 9, so that I can put $30 behind the line. Now I do have $10. I'm going to cheat a little bit, take $2 out of my winnings, and we're going to continue. Hopefully we can get on a long roll here and we can make some good money. Alright, dice are out. Shaker the point maker. That's a 4-2. That's easy. 6. 6 came easy. That couldn't have gone any better. So that's going to be a $70 win for our $60 place. And what we're going to do, you guessed it, that's all going to go on the 8, and we're going to collect the rest of this. Alright, so let me just check real quick. We're at 100, 75, 200. We're right around 250, so we are down about $50. We could regress on these numbers, get back at least our money, which, that wouldn't be a bad idea. However, we're on a good roll here. Let's see if we can continue. 4, easy. 3, 1. That's 4 came easy. That didn't help us, but most importantly, it did not hurt us. Let's try to at least get a few more of these numbers, and then we might pull it all down. There's a 5 and a 5. That's Dos Equis. That's hard 10. It's 5, 5. Man, that 10 has been the number of the video. I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to keep going here. Alright, that's a 4 and a deuce. That's easy. 6. 6 came easy. It's another $70 win. Beautiful. And let's get my pass line up to 50. We're going to make another come bet. Let's get the 9 up to 50, and we're going to collect the rest. So that gets us, we might be down about 20 or $30, but with the $5 come bet, we're nearly even on the round. However, we made the perfect choice, and that's a 5. 4 caught a 1. That's a 4-1-5. Puck comes off. Come bet is going to move up to the 5. We win the pass line, and we win the odds. Make sure you can you guys see the odds over here? I think you can. So that's a great win. We'll leave the max odds on there, collect this 75, we'll press up that pass line, and we're setting a new point. Here we go. Alright, we're looking good right now. Dice are moving. Are they grooving? They are not. That's 3 craps. That's acey doocy. 1, 2, 3. Now we gotta take some out of our we gotta take a little bit out of our winnings just to continue the roll. I wouldn't mind the 5 just to get back $5. The odds are not on, just remember that. But you do. Beautiful. I called my shot, and there is the 5. So we do, this comes down, the odds get returned, and you get $5. That's irrelevant. You know, it's a good win. Gets money back in the profits. And I believe we should be up a little bit. Not too much. You know, if we pull this all down, we got a great score, and we're looking good for next week. But we're going to go for an even bigger score here right now. Alright, let's go. What do we got? A 5-1. That's called 6 easy. 5-1 easy 6. We're going to pay the 6. Look at that. I'm out of greens. So there's $70 going back to us. I'm going to get a $5 come bet. You know what? We're winning. Let's do a $10 come bet. And I'm going to get the, you know what? We need the 10. If we really need that 10, we're going to collect 50. We've been killing that 10 all day. So let's keep going. Alright, dice are out. Are they moving and grooving? Let's find out. 6-2. We call that easy 8. That's 8. She came easy. That's another beautiful $70 win. There we go. Come bet moves up. And you guessed it, guys. We're going to collect the reds. Bump that bad boy all the way up to 100. We're going to do one more $10 bet on the come. We're going to collect this. And shaker the point maker. Let's go. Let's see that 8. Alright. Let's hope this thing continues. What do we got? A 4. That's 4 hard. 22. We chose the wrong one. The come bet does move. We're not going to put odds on it yet. Let's see if we can win. See if we can win something, and we'll use the winnings to get our odds. 5 is the point. Shaker the point maker. He hit his point. 5 is the point. You're going to win on the pass line. And win 75 behind the line. We're going to press that up to a $10 pass line. Get 50 on the 5. Collect the greens. Alright, shaker the point maker. I wouldn't mind hitting that 4 or 8. It would win us $10. But that's a 5. Another 5. 4-1. No field. 4-1 and no field. 5. 5 and no. Fever 5. We got the fever right now. We're going to put 50 behind the line. But if we win, we're going to start getting the 4 and the 5 up to max odds. Alright, here we go. Dice are moving. 3 craps. That's acey doocy. That's 1, 2, 3 craps. Name of the game. So like I said, guys, I wasn't intending this to be a very long video. But it's a good one, so we're going to continue. That's 10. There we go. 6 and a 4. That's called an easy 10. We drop $1. Make them holler. And we get that bad boy up to a $30 10. Okay, so we did win. However, we used all of it to press the 10. Let's see if we can hit one of those inside numbers. I'd like an 8 personally. I'd like a 6 and a 2. Nope, that's a 2 and a 1. That's 3 craps. Name of the game. Okay, we're gonna keep on going. 5, 4, and a 1. That's no field. 5, a no. We win 10 on the pass line. We win 75 in odds. And we're going to collect it up to, however, we're going to get the 50 back on the 5. Press up my pass line. I'm going to take a moment and reset this camera. Give me a second, guys. Alright, the dice are in our hands. Camera's reset. Overhead cam is up and going. Let's try to keep this hot roll going. Let me reset my timer. Alright, so we got a come out roll here. Dice are out. Let's go. It looks like 6 easy, 5 and a 1. Easy 6. Very simple. We just put this behind the line so it pays more. And we're still looking to get some odds on this 4. Once we get some odds on that 4, we're probably going to go off and just see if we can hit some of these numbers. Alright, we hit one of them. There's an 8, 6, 2. Easy 8. Beautiful. Alright, this comes into the come. We get 10 for that. And then we get 120 for that. Beautiful. So let's put this 100 over here on the 4. Just like that. With this money right here, that is 25, 30, and let's collect this. Now, since we are down to only 2 numbers, let's do another $10 come bet. And here we go. Dice are moving. They're grooving. Yo, yo ho ho, that's yo 11. Thankfully, not a 7. We just win 10 in the come. Let's rack that up. I got 25 here. Let's color that up. Alright, dice are back out. Talk about a hot roll to start this series off. Let's keep it going. Aces. That's 2 craps. That's aces in both places. It does take the come. And you know what? I get the hint. Let's stay out of the come just for this roll and see what we get. That's a 5, 4, 9. Center of the field, 9. We're going to pay the 9. That 50 is going to pay 70. Let's take 10 of it, put it there. Rack up these greens. We're going to bump up the 8 as well. There we go. Hey, you know what? We got $5. Let's get a little coverage in the field. Just in case those aces or the midnight comes, well, we won't lose that $10 come bet. There's 4 hard. That's 22. 22. All right, we do win in the field. $5. Let's collect that. This is called off and on. So we get paid for our $100 bet. We will get 200. All right. We're going to collect that up. And we're going to try to set one more point, and then we're going to take down all of our place bets. We just need to set one more point. What is it? 2, 2, hard 4. No way. That's 22. That's another hard 4. Again, off and on. 10, 200. Let's put that in the field. Collect our money. Okay. We're going to keep it going. See if we can get another point. What do we got? 1 and a 6. That's called 7. 7 came easy. That's a 7 out. Line away. Don'ts to pay. Alright, guys. We had a great roll to end that. We had 10 in the come, so we do win. Everything else must lose. Unfortunately, we did lose quite a bit. But we got back a little bit in the come. But I'd say this is a great start to our Bankroll series. So these are both 25. There you go. So just a quick recap of what we lost. It would have been nice, if we would have planned it perfectly. That's okay. So there's $380. $380 is what we lost. But guys, we took way more than that off that roll, so that's what's important. So now we're going to color up and end this video. Let's move the dice back into position to end the video. So this is our winnings. Again, we could decide to keep going now that we have all of our winnings, but let's just quickly color all this up. There's $4. Can't color that up. That's 5. We can color that up. Okay. Again, that's 20. We can't color that up. There we go. All right, each of those are 25. So we get 1 green for each of those, which is 125. Or we could get a black and a red, and a black and a green, sorry. Okay, I know this is 500, but let's just count it up to make sure. That's 5 bills. So we'll get 1 purple from that. There's 2, 4, and 5. There's another 500. We'll get another purple from that. And we can color this up to 1 yellow. So, for the end of the day, we're left with $1,100 and basically $50. Holy crap, that went well. So started out with the $300 bankroll for episode 1 of my bankroll series. Like I said, basically every week I'm going to buy in for $300 minimum, and I'm going to try to do one of these videos every week. So we definitely have our bankroll for next week. It'll be $1,000 and basically $50. You know what? I'll take $1 out of my $1,600 bankroll. I'll make it $1,050. Again, that's 24. So $1,150. Yep. Cool. We'll talk about that going well. So, guys, that's going to be it for this first inaugural episode of $300 bankroll. Hope you guys like this series. I'm going to try to upload it within, obviously, this week of January. And I'll see you guys in the next video. But wait, before you guys go, I want you all to know that, as always, you're welcome back here in the house anytime. And I'll see you guys in the next one.